Okay, so I know this video is late, but on January 12th, we were witness to the most boring and lethargic AMD keynote at CES 2021. Now, after drinking loads of coffee, trying to stay awake, I was able to put together this little video to actually show you what you need to know. Let's get into it. But before we get started, if you're going to like the video, make sure you give me this big old like button and subscribe for future Axial GT content. And you know, I really can't believe this keynote address. This would have anybody sawing logs. This mainly has AMD patting themselves on the back, or CEOs and higher ups giving each other the reach around. Well, there is a few tidbits of information that you actually might want to know. The only problem is you have to scour through all of it, like looking for a needle in a haystack. To show you what I mean by the circle jerk, take a look at this.
I really am grateful and thank you for this partnership. I think AMD is doing amazing things right now, and your tech is moving this world forward, and we're so grateful.
And we are showing what the combination of both companies can bring to the market.
So this has been great, and AMD has been an amazing partner through all this.
I'm super grateful that we have AMD with us.
And the solutions we create with AMD.
Now this guy here might not be back at CES 2022 because he actually spent too much time talking about his own company.
Just now I get super excited, of course, because you know how much I love Windows, how much I love working on these products.
You know how much I love Windows.
Nope, sorry dude, you're supposed to say how much you love AMD. But anyway, moving on. Next we do have Lisa Su actually announcing some mobile processors. How do we know this? Well, I don't know. Sneaking suspicion, I guess.
AMD Ryzen 5000 series mobile processors for ultra-thin notebooks, for thin and light notebooks, or these ultra-thin notebooks. Processor in the world for thin and light notebooks.
So I'm thinking there's a new processor or a new announcement for thin and light notebooks. We think. Anyway, this is what we found out.
And I'm excited to announce we're starting 2021 by launching the most powerful PC processors ever built for ultra-thin and gaming notebooks. Today, I'm proud to introduce the AMD Ryzen 5000 series mobile processors powered by our new Zen 3 core. These new chips offer both tremendous performance and long battery life. In fact, AMD is the only company with an 8-core x86 processor for ultra-thins. For many years, the notebook PC market was on an incremental pace. Now, when you take a look at the benchmarks across a large range of applications, it's just very clear that the Ryzen 7 5800U just runs your software faster. It's a very special product, the fastest x86 processor in the world for thin and light notebooks. Gamers actually want desktop-like performance in the notebook form factor, and that's exactly what we built. Our new HX series mobile processors raise the bar for gaming notebooks. The HX brand actually represents our commitment to build the best processors for gaming. They feature the same Zen 3 cores from our best-in-class Ryzen 5000 desktop processors that deliver leadership frame rates. They're also unlocked for overclocking and have higher thermal ratings for sustained performance, which is key for gaming. Now let me introduce you to our top-of-the-line Ryzen 9 HX processors. The 5900HX boosts up to 4.6 gigahertz, while the 5980HX boosts up to 4.8 gigahertz, both with 8 cores and thermal design power of 45 watts or higher. So now let's take a look at the Ryzen 5900HX in action. What you're looking at here is a very graphics-intensive game, Horizon Zero Dawn, running on our new Ryzen 5900HX processor. We're running this game at 1080p with a high detail preset to really stress the CPU. And as you can see, our new mobile HX processors are delivering smooth frame rates of over 100 frames per second. And for all of you looking for a mobile 4K experience, I'm happy to report that gaming notebooks featuring our new HX processors are also capable of delivering smooth gaming experiences when running at 4K at high settings. Now turning to some benchmarks versus the competition, whether you're talking about single-threaded performance or overall CPU performance, the HX series wins by a wide margin. This is why the best gaming notebooks of 2021 will be powered by AMD Ryzen mobile HX processors. To bring the Ryzen 5000 mobile processors to market, we're really pleased with the strong partnership with the industry's leading PC OEMs. This year, we expect the number of notebook designs powered by our new generation of Ryzen mobile processors to grow by 50% compared to the Ryzen 4000 series.
Now that sounds really impressive, but when she comes getting to market, let's actually hope that it does come to market pretty soon. My last laptop I bought with the 4800U was actually 6 months late after launch because they just didn't have the product. All on back order.
Now, the performance is really great, but in the notebook form factor, battery life is also extremely important. And this is where the energy efficiency of the Zen 3 core truly shines. We've just done a ton of optimization in this space, and with the Ryzen 5000 series, you can expect up to 17.5 hours of general use and 21 hours of video playback on a single charge. Now that's a major jump compared to our previous generation and true all-day battery life.
Now you see, that was all actually quite impressive. Too bad it only took her about 2 to 3 minutes to say all that. And they did come on and talk about the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, which, now this is just a personal opinion. There's really no sense to brag on them because, yes, they are great consoles, but you still can't buy them. So until they fix the stock issue, there's no sense in bragging. Again, personal opinion.
The hottest products in the world today are the new game consoles from Microsoft and Sony. Panos mentioned our work with Microsoft to build high-performance CPUs and GPUs for the Xbox Series X and Series S. We're also incredibly proud of our deep partnership with Sony to power the new PlayStation 5. All these next-generation consoles use custom AMD SoCs with Ryzen and Radeon technology. Console gaming has never looked better, and AMD is providing the underlying technology pushing 4K gaming across these platforms.
Now she did go on to talk about the RX 6000 series graphics cards, which are excellent graphics cards, and I actually tried to purchase one myself. But again, no stock.
Now, for PC gamers, we introduced high-end graphics cards to the desktop PC market at the end of 2020 with the Radeon RX 6000 series. With the Radeon 6900 XT, 6800 XT, and 6800, we have leadership at the high end. The reviews and awards for these products have been fantastic, and we know that millions of gamers are excited about the RX 6000 series. Whether you're building your own gaming rig or buying a new gaming PC, we truly have the best for PC gamers. We're working with our partners to drive a record number of premium desktop gaming systems from OEMs and from system builders, featuring our new Radeon RX 6000 series graphics cards and our Ryzen 5000 series desktop CPUs.
And I guess the last tidbit of actually important information was the RDNA 2 is actually coming to the mobile platform. This is what she had to say.
Now, the underlying graphics architecture for all these new PC and console products is AMD RDNA 2. With RDNA 2, we really exceeded our goals. We doubled the performance from the first generation of RDNA in 2019, and we achieved a 65% performance per watt increase while supporting the full DX12 Ultimate experience for gamers. The team did a great job with this architecture, and you'll see many more products in 2021 with RDNA 2. We talked about the importance of gaming notebooks a bit earlier, and we'll be bringing RDNA 2 to gaming notebooks next. So let me show you a preview of the RDNA 2 graphics architecture in a notebook reference design. What you're looking at here is Dirt 5, another demanding game running at ultra-high settings in 1440p, and what you see is more than 60 frames per second. Just beautiful, smooth gameplay. We're on track to launch the first notebooks with RDNA 2 in the first half of the year with our partners. And you'll also see new mainstream RDNA 2 desktop graphic card designs in the first half of the year as well.
So there you have it. AMD's keynote cut down from 51 minutes to, I don't know, something like maybe a 9-minute video. See, that's all they needed. They didn't need all that extra crap. But if you liked the video, don't forget to hit this like button and subscribe for future Axial GT content. I really appreciate you watching. And until next time, I am out of here. You all have a good one.